Hi there, this is David, and I have some new RPG news for you. Lots and lots of announcements from NIS about new games, new ports, new games coming out for the PlayStation 5, as well as a brand new game coming out for the Nintendo 3DS of all systems. Talk about a rare RPG there. But let's go ahead and get started with NIS's announcements. First things first, we have a trailer for Fallen Legion, A Rise to Glory, as well as Fallen Legion Reverence. And let's look at that trailer real quick right here and see what this is all about. We'll just watch it together.
Didn't you hear the story, Lucian? You must have. You talk to everyone.
I will bring us glory again. And if I bring a little glory to myself in the process, so much the better.
My country was dying. The consequence of building an empire on conquest and then conquering everything.
We all have our roles to play in this grand opera. We must turn the people against Ivor.
I know who I'm fighting for. So many lives are in the balance, Lucian. We can't afford any missteps.
So that looks kind of interesting, coming in this summer. It's coming to the PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and all that kind of stuff. Looks pretty interesting. I heard it's like an action RPG. To me, it looks very Valkyrie profile as well. So that's kind of cool. Even more cooler than that is Ys 8 coming out for the PlayStation 5, and I already got this for the PlayStation 4, but all these also have collector's editions, which is just fantastic, and we'll go over those as well. Let's watch this announcement trailer together as well. Love Ys 8, such a good game. This one's coming out in the fall to PlayStation 5. If you haven't been able to get a hold of these physically for the PlayStation 4, now is the time. These are being released for the PlayStation 5 with fantastic collector's editions. Here we have Fallen Legion, and it looks like it comes. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, it has some little art cards that comes with it as well. Not really that much in this particular deluxe edition for $60, but let's look back and see what we got going on in the Ys 8, which is, many people say it is the best Ys game. I think it's up there. I don't think it's the best, but it's definitely up there. And this one, it's $100, a bit more, but it comes with this beautiful, beautiful box that you can see here. These cards, there's the physical edition right there, a soundtrack, has a cloth poster of Adol and Dana, some acrylic bookends, and 2 books. One is a softcover art book, and then the other is a hardcover Journal of Adol Christian. book, and this one is $100. So it's kind of up there, but honestly, it's probably cheaper to get this than it is to try to find a physical PlayStation 4 version nowadays. It's kind of ridiculous. Also, there wasn't an announcement trailer for this on the Operation Rainfall website, but we have yet another NIS Classics edition coming out. This is Volume 3, which is La Pucelle Ragnarok, as well as Rhapsody, a Musical Adventure, both strategy RPGs originally released back when on the PlayStation. So yeah, this is really cool, really nice stuff. I want to say that La Pucelle was like the precursor of Disgaea. So yeah, oh, you know what? That could have been Makai Kingdom. There's so many of those strategy RPGs out there by NIS, but they're all so good. This one's $100 too, just like with Ys 8. So very cool, very good games right there. Now, in the most oddball news I've heard all day, I literally thought that this was an early April Fool's joke. Like, this one caught me off guard. We have Fragrant Story, a riff on Vagrant Story, obviously. It's a strategy RPG inspired by 90s titles, and it's coming to the 3DS of all systems, digitally and physically. Remember, the digital store on the 3DS shuts down next March. You still have a year to purchase things digitally. But buying something physically this late in a console's life cycle is pretty much a guarantee to get an extraordinarily rare game. This actually has some pedigree behind it. It says here that it has some help from legendary talent. I'm never going to pronounce this right. Hitoshi Sakamoto, who created the original Vagrant Story and Final Fantasy Tactics, as well as Yoshimi Kudo to assist with the soundtrack. And then we have the voice actors of Balthier and Fran from Final Fantasy XII. So a lot of people, a lot of big names are behind this one. Let's watch this trailer together as well. See what this is all about.
So, you've decided to lend your skills to the ancient aroma. You and your friends will join the ranks of Flower Guard. I'm sure each of you has something unique to offer.
You've been a thorn in my side.
Flowers can fight back.
Let your bravery blossom.
We are the fierce floristas. We are the barbed barons. We are the defenders of Flower Guard. And this is Fragrant Story.
Honestly, just looking at that trailer, my first impressions are that it looks kind of cheap. It really does. But again, I don't buy games for graphics or anything else like that. I buy games for gameplay. And as long as it has good gameplay, I am all behind it. One thing that I am kind of wary about was that spinning wheel, because I'm wondering if it has, a lot of randomness as far as the attacks. Like, I like when a strategy RPG is like, hey, you're going to hit this thing 90% of the time for 100 damage or whatever, rather than doing, like, rolling and seeing, are you going to hit it, are you going to critical, are you going to miss? That would kind of bother me. But anyway, we have a physical edition for $35, which includes a CD soundtrack, a collector's edition for $70, which includes a keychain, a CD, stat pins, poster, art book, tarot cards, and an air freshener of all things, as well as a signed collector's edition for $120, which is the same thing, but signed by the development team. So yeah, some interesting stuff here. So you can see what it actually comes with. This is the collector's edition. It looks like this little Super Famicom logo is up there. There's the keychain, stat pins, the air freshener. It looks like a car air freshener, a little poster there, the tarot cards. You get a little close-ups here anymore? Yeah, okay. Interesting. Interesting. I always like looking at just new, weird things. Oh, look at this. This is their website, and it's a page not found on the collector's edition. That's just fantastic. Let's look at this physical and see what it comes with. Okay, just still a pretty thick box to include that soundtrack. So yeah, protective packaging. This looks interesting. I'm probably going to order either this $35 edition or the $70 edition, and check it out just to see what it's like. It just seems like it's just so different, so unique. I just have to try it out. It's something that I just can't pass up. Although, again, first impressions, kind of garbagey, but as long as it has good gameplay, you know, you never know. Hope you guys enjoyed this news. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Let me know what you will be purchasing. And as always, have a good day.